Alright, welcome. Today, I've hopped on my friend's account. This isn't my normal account. He is fully free to play, so he doesn't spend any money on the game. Kind of weird, I won't lie, in my opinion. But yeah, this is my friend's free to play account. He's letting me borrow it for this video, and I'm going to try and get an S rank for him. I think his highest is 14k on a goodie cap, so it's pretty close. But I should be able, I'm hoping, to get him his first S rank. This is definitely not in Yore. So I think obviously Taiki is like really good for this, especially since she's Mal. So I think I might try that. See, his goodie is 3. We'll just take Taiki for this run.
Do you want to buy carrots in umamusume but don't want to spend too much money? The affordable carrots I've been using lately are right here on Lootbar, the most affordable and safe umamusume carrots trading platform on the market. Lootbar is 11% cheaper than the official store, and if you're a new user, you can get an extra 10% off for a total of 21% off. The same amount of carrots cost me $69.99, but on Lootbar I only spent $54.70. With a 4.9 score on Trustpilot and tens of thousands of happy reviews, Lootbar is a trusted choice to buy from. If you want to start saving on carrots today, click the link in the description to sign up.
If you are in a similar position to my friend, at least, where you have like some very decent cards, you should be able to S rank like fairly easily with a bit of luck. And here we are just going to take as much power as we can. I don't know what's up with his borrows. Yeah, I'm gonna make do with that. So yeah, these are the sparks that we'll use. That's a crazy one. But yeah, let's get started. I think for Taiki, she has the 20% in speed, so we might be able to get away with doing 2 speed. 2 LB Biko isn't actually that bad. It's just the initial friendship. So we might actually try that. No, I was not aware that he had that. Oh, actually, okay. I see someone with MLB Biko. We could probably just take another wit card. It's not too important. This nice nature wit card is actually really major Dober one. I'm gonna level up his Agnes Tachyon because this is a really nice card, especially at MLB. He doesn't have anyone else as a good alternative. He does have 2LB Fine Motion, but she doesn't have a mood effect. So I think that this is more ideal. Obviously 3LB Kita. Very fortunate. I won't use his TP because he hasn't told me that he wants that. So let's just get started. This ideally should be getting a lot of the energy back from the wit training. And so especially if you are doing certain rank runs or rating runs, I should say, it's important to note that you can't really have both a good Uma and have a specific rating run. In this case, in the end, I don't think it'll be a very good team trialer if we do S rank, just because we are solely going to focus on getting the highest rating possible, which means that we do have to subsidize some parts of the build. And we'll take this one here. I do need Rico to come up, but this is also can be a guide for you guys on how to get S ranks, or at least specifically make S ranks. And given you have a decent enough deck, at this point in the game, it is still dependent on cards very heavily. And you need to pull cards, really. But not only just pull cards, pull good cards. And we'll take this one for Rico. And nothing decent, so we're just going to rest again. Yes, that being said, you do need decent cards. A lot of people do like to pull the Uma banners. I don't see an issue with it, but then you can't really expect to get high rank runs if you are just pulling Uma banners, because star ratings or star levels for Umas do very little. They really don't matter that much compared to getting MLB cards, for example. But we win that pretty easily, and Marlo Sunday gives us a little bit of stats. We can take this, some pretty nice training, and we do get Rico early, so that is great. We'll get a little bit extra stats for that. I'll take this here. We may as well get the Uni Cup training out of the way, and we will take the stamina. We should ideally get speed to max, but that is very RNG dependent. For these sorts of runs, especially if you're free to play, if you spend money, you should be fine. But in these sorts of runs where you're free to play, your deck isn't fully MLB, it is pretty RNG whether or not you get max speed with just 2 cards. Even if it's Kitasan and Biko, it's still up to RNG, like most of the things in the game. But we'll take this option here. A good baseline to go for runs at least, is to see what time you get your first level 4 training facility. You should ideally be getting it no later than the 1st January. I will take the power here. You should ideally not be getting it no later than that. 1st January on senior year, I should add. I would like to take that. Actually, I will. I won't be greedy. We should just be taking the burst, even though it's not too ideal. The wit doesn't have the 20% on it, so the burst is still not too bad of an idea. No one's got doubles, so we'll take the Biko. We do need to get her and Kitasan's bond up, and we can take this. This is a nice training. Double rainbow and Biko. So yes, in this video, I will actually be showing off my skill calculator that I've made. I think it comes in handy in these specific cases where you want to get a high rating. If you're going for your first A+, your first S, or your first S+ even, and you aren't caring about the final build in the end. And we do draw one, but that's fine. So yeah, later on at the skill purchase, I will show it off. It is a little project I have worked on in my spare time, and I'm quite proud of it. It isn't too usable on mobile, and there's nothing really I can do about that. But we do win this pretty easily. We do get a team level up, so that's pretty nice. And I'm hoping that we can get some nice trainings on speed coming soon, because we do need, I'm not going to take the burst. We do need to get that facility up, and we're going to take this. Even though I said that, we do need Unity Cup trainings also, and I guess this is just better. You're gonna find a good balance of taking Unity Cup trainings and taking normal like rainbows or normal trainings for bond up, and that usually just comes with experience of at least playing the Unity Cup scenario. And we get a good amount of power, a little bit of stamina, and we will take this burst and power, and Tachyon should get her bond up in the next 2, so that will be nice. We have another nothing that we can actually hit nicely, so I'm just going to take Rico. We're going to take the wit because our stam should be close enough. Now I can kind of explain how the rating goes. So the closer to 600, I think, is the first cutoff where it will exponentially increase the closer you get to the 600 stat. And then the second is the closer you get to the 1200 stat, it'll start exponentially increasing. So if you get to that point where you have like, say 2 stats near like 500 or 600, and then you have like 2 stats near 1200 and another one near like 9 or like 1000. That is usually what can make you S rank, from personal experience at least. We're going to take the bottom option here. We are going to rest after this anyway. It is late June. We did do a little mess up there, but I don't think our summer camp training is going to be too good. I just have a feeling. With 2 speed, it's definitely more RNG dependent, whether or not you get some like nice rainbows. And no one is on mile. Well, losers or not. Why is Taiki on sprint? I do want to know that. Yeah, okay, I'll be moving Taiki unless we get someone else to go on mile. But in that case, I probably should have looked why my mile team was X. While we have a summer training camp, it is fine. That would have been nice to take, but I was an idiot. It's fine. We can definitely take that though. I hope we get some like wit. Wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the wit. Team B, pick the power, and then we take another wit training, and Tachyon should now also give us rainbows, so that is perfect. A little late for that though, but that is sometimes just how the Uni Cup goes. And we'll take this, we'll gamble it for the burst as well. Migraine blues, I would like to, but I'm going to Rico. Let's take the top option. It really doesn't make sense to take the bottom option, and we'll gamble that. And we will take the speed wit. We didn't get fast learner, that's alright. I'm going to gamble that to double for the Unity Cup, and Haru should soon give us a burst. I would like to take that, but it's also probably better that I don't. I'm going to. Fuki has been very good. And if you haven't seen, I think at the time of this recording, the Fuki was the last video that I uploaded. We did get quite a nice build on her. I will just take the bottom option for the wit. And now we can take Rico's. By the way, we have a Discord. I'll leave a link in the description. Join if you'd like to talk about umamusume or need some help with builds or anything like that. We are usually very, very active in there, so consider joining. Anyway, we have another Unity Cup. I guess somebody did get put onto Mile. Who was it? Agnes Digital. Oh no, that was Dirt. Anyway, yep, we win. That is very nice to see. So now we should ideally see our first level 4 facility if we haven't already. I don't remember. And we'll take the energy and it'll be like perfect. Yeah. Okay, we don't have our first level 4, but this technically should maybe. It's all right. The raffle was decent. Okay, yeah. So that's our first level 4. It's a little bit late, but it's fine. And we'll just keep on taking rainbows now. We can sacrifice Unity Cup trainings. I will bag that, to be honest, to take any sort of rainbow I can get. We're just going to take the energy here. I do think it's more beneficial for us to take our rainbows. We are at level 4 training for them, so it is a little bit more high value, and we'll take that with the Rico on it and a double. The issue with Taiki, it seems, is that she doesn't get enough fans during her career to warrant her to get the unique level up. Oh, we get a medium C. Okay, if that was on a medium runner, that would have been nice. Or a medium build, but we'll take this here. We are looking very symmetrical for the 3. I'm going to be greedy and wait for that to be on something else. In the end, really, this can be a sprinter. There's no like issue with that. It's just probably wouldn't want it to be. But we're going to take this here because it is more stats. We got a team level A. Again, it's on stamina and I don't want to waste that. We are decently energied up for the summer training camp. So we'll see our last training. Hopefully it's a rainbow on wit. Okay, it is. We do need to see speed a little bit more. I need like a double rainbow, hopefully. And it's worth mentioning, inevitably, if you do keep on running decks like this, which are like 2 speed, 3 wit on sprinter or milers with like the speed and wit or speed and power growth rates up, you will probably see an S rank. It is really just a matter of RNG at that point. We take a nice training. We will take this here, absolutely. I need her and Biko, Sun and Biko to get on here, please. Sprint corners though. That is good for us. I will take this just to play it safe. But now we really do need to focus that speed if possible, just because it is not over 1000 currently. And we have only a couple more turns to go. We'll take the speed here. We should get a bit from the race bonus at the end, but I don't know if it's enough. We get Kashimoto. Okay, this is better to take. I do hope we get another burst up soon. Get our team S rank. That is like very late actually, so I'm not sure now on how this will go. We do have 1000 on speed. This is more stats, so we will take it. We get Ignited Spirit or Speed Spirit. So that is actually the better case scenario because it lets that regular yellow skill be cheaper. I really do want to take Rico's last recreation, so I might actually just do it here. Yeah, I'm just going to do it here. And we only got 1 hit for Rushing Gale, that's fine. We will just slam speed, and then probably wit, seeing if we have enough stats at the end. I need to see what the race bonus is, but we still win that. Not convincingly, but we still win it. +9, so I think we should get +14 for race bonus in the URAs. This is more stats, so I'm going to take it, but I do want to hit max speed. We'll see if my brain was working. +14. All right, perfect. Hopefully it's speed. Yeah, we're going to take that. Now we should get very close. I guess we'll just take wherever the last burst is and see how that goes. It's +14 plus another 14. Okay, yeah, we will hit max speed. I can't believe we didn't get Kita's, which is better. This is technically better anyway. We will max out the speed a little bit non-optimally, but that is fine. We have enough of stats for everything else. So there is a very possible chance that we hit this S rank. I will need to get the calculator out and see. So we lose 9 here plus another 5. So, 14 we could have saved on speed, but that is just how it is. Okay, so we have, let me change my recording. So we have max speed, we have that much stamina, 967 power, 95 guts, and 1058 wisdom. Her star level is 3 and her unique is level 2. So off that we get this. Let me quickly there we go. We have a turf at A, B, A, C, G, C, A, D, G. So just like that, we are going to leave everything on here because we do not care about the skills at the very end. I'm not even going to put these uniques because they are generally low value skill point wise, and I'm just going to input everything that I can. So I will cut until that is done. All right, everything is inputted now. I am just gonna add in the extra uniques just in case. Okay, so once we have inputted everything, I'm just going to go to the very top of this, and it says that we will not hit S rank, but this is actually, I forgot to add in the skill points. So we do actually hit the S rank. So I will just go ahead and buy all the skills here. Right-handed, straightaway adept, hesitant front runner, sprint corners, huge lead, plan X, intimidate, stop right there, mile straightaways, mile corners, acceleration, unyielding spirit, sympathy, and ignited spirit. So we have 4 left over. In theory, this is what the optimal skill buying is, not taking into account the aptitude and what it will be used for later. This is just purely to get the best skill rating possible. So let's see if I got my friend his first S rank. And just like that, we did. The calculator was perfect right on that. So I guess I'm smarter than I look. But that will be that for this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my friend for lending me his account so I can show you that S ranking, at least if you purely care about just getting that S rank, is very doable with a free-to-play account. If you did enjoy, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. And if you're on mobile, hit the hype button. It helps a lot. And I'll see you in the next one.